This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.
Our CES coverage is also sponsored in part by GoDaddy.com. Get domain names, cloud hosting, and dedicated servers. All easy to manage and configure. GoDaddy has all your web needs. Visit TPN.TV/GoDaddy for special CES offers.
This is Philip Chipping from Bodyguardz, Bodyguardz.
Bodyguardz, excellent.
Z.
That's right.
And you've got a pretty unique little pen there.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, what it means is that we won a CES Innovations Award. Now, it is an honorary award, and it's not very often that a screen protector wins an Innovations Award.
No, it isn't. So I'm curious to find out about
how
this.
many screen protectors are on the floor?
Well, you can't spit without hitting one. It feels like, but so the fact that you got an Innovations Award is intriguing because I want to hear about Bodyguardz. It must be really fantastic.
It is. It's a fantastic product. In fact, I have a little bit of unique perspective on screen protectors. I'm actually the inventor of the Invisible Shield and founder of the company Zag. I'm not with Zag any longer. I got out of my non-compete this summer, and I immediately approached Bodyguardz because to me, they are the leader in the screen protector industry as far as quality. And when I saw what they had, I didn't even know the new product they had when I came to them this summer. And when I saw what they had, I was just blown away. This is the ScreenGuards Pure.
Oh, don't. You're killing me.
Should we try that with your iPhone?
No.
I don't think so.
I just got this, and I don't want that to happen.
Right. Now, what is the biggest complaint with screen protectors? They're hard to put on, right?
And
the bubbles.
And the bubbles, and it doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right, and it doesn't feel like the iPhone, right?
Right.
Here we have the one of the sexiest gadgets in the world. Samsung's getting there.
And you put this funky matte finish on there.
You put a funky fin, and it feels like plastic.
Yeah.
Run your fingernails.
Look at the reflection.
Go ahead and turn it on, use it. Run your fingernails over it. You'll feel just how glossy, how smooth it is.
You're right. It feels just like the glass.
And that's right. It is literally an ultra-thin layer of tempered glass. It's a 15,000th of an inch thick layer of tempered glass, which is why...
Feels like glass because it is glass.
Because it is glass.
But it just adds that extra layer of protection.
It really does. And it's the first time that a screen protector adds shock protection.
I mean, I guess I can kind of see it on the edge there, but it is so thin that literally it's not really adding anything to the profile.
Yeah.
How do you get on there without bubbles?
That's a great question. That's what I'd like to show you. I brought one to show you how easy it is to install, because like we talked about, one of the biggest complaints in the screen protector world, and Bodyguardz and I know the screen protector world pretty well. Been doing it for Bodyguardz has been doing screen protectors for 10 years. So they are the oldest, longest lasting screen protector company in the industry. And bubbles have always been an issue. So here we have the actual product. You can see and feel just how thin that is.
Wow.
And because it's glass, I'm feeling like I'm handling it really gently.
Sure.
But I don't have
rigid.
to. But it's quite, yes.
I mean, you can just see that.
Yeah,
There we go. Look how thin that is.
the big stretch. All right. So it has adhesive then that's prepackaged then?
Yep, there's an adhesive layer, and so it comes with a microfiber cloth. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we are getting all the dust off. As is always the case, the best place to do a screen protector installation is in a bathroom where you turn on the shower and you get really moist air, pulling all of the dust out of the air and onto the ground. That's going to be your safest place to do a screen protector install.
Not in the dry circulating air of Las Vegas
where we have
Center.
Millions of people picking up all the carpet fibers, right? It's not ideal. But basically you take this layer off, lay it down. You drop the one end right here, and you just line it up around the home button. I use my fingers to make sure that it's in the right place. and this is where the magic begins. And if we can zoom in real close on this, I don't know if that's possible.
That's about as close as we can get.
All right.
Can
I'll
I
lift it up and
can I
tilt it a
rotate
little
it there?
bit, because what's really unique about glass is glass seals down on itself.
I can see that.
You
Drop it down just a little bit.
Maybe back, I think he
Back,
said.
yeah. Tilt it down
go.
a little bit, lower angle. I could see what you were doing on the screen.
There we go.
There we go.
So you see, it's almost completely sealed itself down, and we only touched it once. There's a couple little air pockets right in the corners, and we just go ahead and
push them out.
Smash those out. Take off the top layer, and voila.
Okay.
Wow.
Go ahead and feel that.
So now here is an iPhone 4.
Sure.
That has had a couple of encounters with the keys in the pocket. What's going to happen when I put your product onto this, and now, so it's no longer a pristine, right, fresh from the store?
Very nice.
Sure. Because it is so optically clear, if there's any damage to the screen underneath, you will see that. In fact, we have one of our employees who damaged a corner of their glass. You see that. It almost looks like it's our product, but if you look really closely and if you feel, it's actually not our product, it's the screen underneath. And so it is very optically clear. So the best time to do it is right when you get a new iPhone. Put that glass on.
Right.
Like my brand new iPhone 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the time to do any of those types of protectors. But this
Absolutely.
is, well, now we know why you got the Innovation Award. Because everybody else is putting a layer of plastic over top of it, and why do you want your phone to feel like plastic?
Yeah, exactly.
What an ingenious idea to use that thin film of tempered glass.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a $40 retail, so it's a premium. It's the Ferrari, the Bentley of screen protectors.
Wow.
Right.
But we are so confident that you're not going to scratch it, that you're not going to break it. We stand behind our product with an Advantage warranty replacement program. It's only $13 to replace if you do break it. So that's why Bodyguardz is the leader.
Yeah. So available at a number of retail outlets?
Absolutely. And expanding every day. We've had great success at the show, and also available on our website. So.
Well, excellent. Well, Philip, thank you so much for bringing this by, and it's good to have you back in the marketplace, because clearly you have a sense for what's needed out there.
Yep. Thank you.
Right,
Happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. All right.
Just want to add from the control booth, that's what's on this phone.
Excellent. Todd's just saying
you've already made the switch.
When I bought the phone, that's what we bought.
Great.
That's what we put on there. So and that's a ringing endorsement from Todd from Geek News Central.
Hey.
He doesn't use products and endorse them, or at least say he's using a product lightly. So that's high praise.
Yes.
Thank you, Todd.
Another way of saying that is, if there'd been any trouble at all, you
We
would have
would
heard
have known
about it. And in fact, probably on air, we would have heard about it.
Right.
So,
Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much for
Excellent.
joining us here
Excellent.
today.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Philip from Bodyguardz. And where can they find out about that? Bodyguardz.com with a Z?
With a Z.
Right. BODYGUARDZ.com.
Yeah. Thanks also to GoDaddy.com, who's been a sponsor for our efforts, particularly Website Builder, which lets you come up with a great business website without the hassle of official website design.
It used to be your business card was the most important thing. You really had to have focus on good design and things like that. But your web presence is so important to business today that if you just have slapped together a website, or maybe you have, your cousin's nephew helped you build a website 5 years ago and it's been sitting there doing nothing. Website Builder from GoDaddy makes it just so simple. In minutes, you can have a website up and running.
Yeah.
And the tools are there, the resources, the graphics, everything to make a high-quality, professional, scalable website.
Yeah, if your business is construction or your business is landscape design, you don't have time, and it's not a good business decision to go and tweak everything and reinvent the wheel.
Right.
That's why GoDaddy provides over 300 templates, that are business specific, common small business sorts of operations that you can go in and find one that directly applies to the business that you're in. And then they can provide stock photographs. this means that you're not going to get sued for copyright infringement, and that's a major, major deal.
It is, and you don't have to worry about trolling the internet to find that perfect picture. With that many pictures, there's something there that you're going to be able to use easily, fits right in with your business, and makes it look professional. It's not a picture that you took yourself and hastily uploaded. It's professional photography that you get to utilize, and your website will match up to the biggest company and competitor that you have. You'll have a better website than they have with Website Builder.
Yeah, we've been talking about this all week, but one of the things we forgot to mention early in the week, this discount code WST50.
And what's that 50 mean?
That means 50%.
50% off. I mean, that's a huge discount.
It's a huge discount, but the thing is that's a limited time offer.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly how long that will be, but you need to act quickly to take advantage of that. And it's if you take a look at the pricing, particularly in the light that the fact that you have business-oriented plugins, you've got MapQuest, you've got Yelp. So if you're in a food-related business, you've got a Yelp evaluation. You can put that right there and embed
right there.
it. Or if you want to put a YouTube on there, there's all sorts of capabilities.
And that's it. Quick and simple and efficient, clean design, but yet with all the tools you need to integrate your specific business model into the web. Yep. It's all right there.
Okay. The code, again, WST50 at GoDaddy.com.
Yep.
This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.